Greetings everyone and welcome to the Ohayo Network tournament. And going straight up with Dinos versus Stun deck, I think it was. The goal of, well, not really the goal, but the rules of the tournament was only exist cards rather than extra deck. We ban a few cards, maybe the cards would prevent spell summoning. Now we can see how some decks will just either have no trouble at all because they focus on extra summoning, or they'll just try to adapt to extra summoning. And now we just see how Dinos can really go for the Tulka and very easily. Going for quite less this time because we did ban Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. The Tyranno was just really too much, especially against X summoning because it's just a quick effect of Eclipse. And now we see Alpha the Master Beast being spell summoned on the field. They will probably battle over the Dolka and then after its fact. Yep, seems like that's what's happening. And they will summon Danatherium, or no more summon Danatherium, and then activate the Alpha Beast effect to return both Quatless and the Danatherium back to hand. Dinos will begin with a Mega Smasher, which will be responded by Coppers, which will change with Survivors and Can and summon an Overraptor, which will activate its effect to stun. Big thing, Baby Ceratosaurus, so adding Baby Ceratosaurus rather. Survivors and is just really great in the Dinos where we have Rescue Rabbit, normal monsters, and maybe if you use in here too. They will go for an Animadon or Kozo to pop a Baby Ceratosaurus, summoning Scraptraptor. Ovi will be summoning Petit. Not sure what just happened, but the Alpha Master Beasts have just been popped by, I think, Survivors and Paratus will be summoned by Petit. We'll go for a Scrapraptor and Scrap Camera. And here's a really interesting card called Get Out. It's somewhat spot removal, a double compass, but extra attack monsters. We'll go for Lagia. And is this game? Perhaps not. They will add a second double evolution build and pass turn. During the opponent's draw phase, will activate Paleosic Marilla to stun a Survivors and from deck to grave. So that they do have a somewhat of a pop. Yep. They will negate the summon of the Natherium. And here comes a Rageki to blow everything away. They will set a card and end the turn. Dinos will be starting with a Rescue Rabbit, a really good normal summon, banishing itself to summon 2 Mega Smashers and exit summoning for Evils or Lagia. They will go for a double evolution field to summon the Quatless. Here comes the Mirror Force, and it gets negated, so just really that's all there is to it, just negates and negates. And game 2 they will be setting 2 cards and ending a turn. Summon limit, flip on the draw phase. But still, they will go for Lost World. No more summoning Petit, which will be summoning a token, and that's both of that summons. Setting 2 cards and ending the turn. They will draw for turn and going for Danatherium. Then a player will activate the Rush Attribute, which will be protecting the token from by Lost World's effect. And now we have to see how the chain links will work. So that's already 2 summons from the Ghost Sister. So now this gain a lot more life points if they do decide to go for a Paratops and an OV maybe, which should do. Exactly the same 2 goals, and Overraptor will activate its effect to add Osan, a Dino monster. They will be adding a Misk to hand, and here comes Rageki, which will probably miss its quick effect. So probably the end of the game. Trap trick, banishing survivors and to set a survivors and now during that turn they will be going for, or maybe during the phase, we'll go for counter-ups, popping a quick mirror force. And now survivors and to pop the token, and they will be going for Baby Sarsaurus. Here comes the Baby Sarsaurus, which will be summoning a token, and I'm not really sure what happened, but Survivors and Survivors and does pop face-up calls, I think. Yeah, so summon limit does count. And here we have Facility Overwrap the Megalith Smasher. But trying to attack, I think, or I'm not really sure why the Mega Force got popped. Maybe another Survivor's End. It's summoning for a Dolka. And seems like there was a misplay before, so they had to rescue a bit, or not really sure what happened, but it seems like there was a misplay from the DINO player spot, so humbly they will forfeit this game and give it round 3. Now on game 3 rather. On game 3 we'll go for a Scrap Camera in Scrap Raptor. Ghost Sister will be activated on this turn, so that they will gain icons. Going for Lakia and a Cutlass, setting a card. Going for Giant Rex. Passing turn right here. And now during the stun player's turn, they will go for yet another Raigeki. Well, it's at 3, so yeah. Not sure what really happened, but seems like the Raigeki only popped the Giant Rex. Maybe there was something protecting the. Oh wait, sorry, the Cutlass will be popping also playing the Giant Rex to negate the Raigeki and Solimra Force. Maybe they do have another negate. Will they go for like a negate or will go for a Cutlass negate? Seems like it did use a Cutlass, going for popping Baby Sarsaurus. And here I was explaining the techniques where Overwrap will be summoned at, during attack declaration. It is not during the damage step, so you can still use cards like Ash Blossom. Oops. Not a battlefield though. They will be adding a pity and the attack still goes through because the number of monsters did not change on the opponent's field. Going for attacking over Giant Rat, and which will be summoning another Giant Rat, and the Giant Rat will be summoning a copy of. Oh wait. Oh, maybe that was a misplay of it. Since I think I really have to check this out because Giant Rat may summon only in attack position. And Cookie Gust has its effect during only on defense mode and defense position. So, with that being said, they will go for Paratops and X7 for Dolka. Paratops is an out to Cookie Guts in defense. Such the player will be setting a card, ending a turn, and Paratops will be activated to pop the Ghosts. And here comes the Battle Fader and also a Scapegoat because the summon was negated, so they can still activate the Scapegoat. Now here comes Survivors and to pop Azure. There will be no more summoning to Survivors, going for Giant Rex. X summoning for yet another Is it game? And yeah, seems like that's game. Or maybe not. Set a card and ending it. Quick, Storming Mirror Force, which should be negated easily, and that's the end of the game. DINO's just going for XY summoning, XY summon spams. And now we have Trains versus Melty. And here we can see aside from Gakama on the rescue cat, which will luckily have a triple tax to go for an Obedience School to summon I think 3 beasts from Dex. They do have the effects negated. I think. Kind of forgot maybe I did forget that you do have Melfies, and you will be summoning a Crantosia, a Melfi Puppy I think it was called, and Melfi Funny I think. Probably Mephikati. So we'll be going for an exit summon into Joyous Melfi probably. Sorry, I did forget the name of the cards. And passing on Joyous Melfi, I hope it does Joyous Melfi. And ending a turn, they will go for an the big guy that can be no more summon without any tributes. And here comes the Joyous Melfi, which will be returning from his select and spell summoning 2 level 2 lower beast monster from grave, summoning back the Calamitosia and the Melfi puppy. Calamitosia will be swapping the big monster and will go destruction. Ooh, nice Exodia over there. Nope, never mind, they just scoop right there. Didn't really draw into any extenders, so yeah. Obedience School will be activated on game 2 for almost the same thing. It's Melfi Kati, not a Melfi Funny. They'll be exit summoning for this time a Melfi, probably Melfi Mommy, and Melfi is Melfi for us. It's kinda difficult to see from afar. And they will be adding a Melfi Pony, I think. Exit summoning for Joyous Melfi and ending a turn. Big read. Probably would have done the same thing because I barely even see Melfi. It's a really nice deck, but I don't really play against it often. They will go for a Cosmic Cyclone, banishing an Imperm, and Foolish Prayer will be sending a Machina Citadel. That's nice. They'll be also summoning the Lion Heart, I think. The guys that train that burns for 800. Going for Joyous Melfi to return itself to summon the Calamitosia back from grave, and they will try to pop the monster on field. Machina Citadel will activate this effect to reborn itself, and seems like there is an effect when Citadel was summoned for Melfi to be returning itself to hand to spell summon level 2 or lower beast monster from deck, I think. Yeah, it is Melfi Kati. Oh, it was Melfi of the Forest that was activated on the game 1, maybe on turn 1 of game 2. Now they have the Speculated Express Train. Let's see where this goes. That's a lot of big thinking. We'll go for Super Draw, detaching itself, and it's just to get this Speculated Express Train in grave, so that end phase will be recovering something from grave. Oh, not sure what will happen, but here comes a heavy fighting from grave to hand. And now, during Melfi's turn, they will be going for a special summon of Alpha Monster Beast. They will use this fact, they will chain the Spodera, and here comes the triple attacks to draw 2 cards. Going for Rescue Cat, a really good start. Unfortunately, it gets Forbidden Chalice. But still, they can go for an exit summon, or maybe not. Rescue Cat is level 3. Melfi Tag, I think it is. Or was it Hide and Seek? It's a hide. Probably Tag, yeah. Oh, never mind, it was Hide and Seek, shuffling 3 from grave and drawing 1 card. You really need to learn a little more about the Melfis. And here comes Melfi. You're probably really having fun over there, just me trying to read the calls as I record this video. Anyways, Train will be summoning Sky Pegasus, which will prompt one of the Melfis to return itself, and will be adding, I think, Alpha Monster Beast. Summoning a Pure Cerberus, very not, or maybe not. You have to summon a level 2. Pure Cerberus level 3. And that's just a scoop from Melfi's because Spadura just goes for a big chunk of damage. Yeah. Anyway, Rescue Cat going for Calamitosa and a Melfi Cat. Exit summoning for a Joyous Melfi. And it gets commercial, so here the entire Melfi line just gets ruined. Action on the terraforming, they will go for a Gangaida to try to pop the Cobra Grave, which will chain to banish the Heavy Fright. They will exit summon for a Libby, attacking for a huge chunk of damage, but it's not really enough. Setting a card and ending a turn. Hoppies for Alistair and Ragaki. Wow. And the certain monster ending a turn. Revolving Sword during the train style. Going for the big guy that can be no master with attributing. I keep forgetting his name. I'm sorry. As a schedule can be activated even the opponent controls its monster. Going for Locomotive and a Heavy Fight. Skypick as a story, normal summon to reborn what a big what is Super Trolley? Express Knight? I think I'm remembering his name. And we'll go for Gustav Max Bunny for 2k and is this enough? Probably. We'll go for Baguska and go for Libby. I'm not really sure what happened, but okay. And they will go for Calamitosa and a Melfi Bunny after it was to exit summon for a Joyous Melfi. Starting here, if the train player wants to attack, you have to go for Baguska. Baguska will be used detaching material during customize phase, and part of desires will be activated. Express Knight and Heavy Fright, and popping the monster. No, wait a minute. Oh wait, this gets still activated. Oh yeah, it's okay. So it does negate the effect, but Heavy Fright doesn't really matter. It's just as long as it is detached from an X's monster as X's material. And now we have heroes versus the Ancient Dark World. Begin with a Foolish Bird Goose to send a Break the Destiny to banish itself, to add a spell trap that lists a Destiny hero's monster's name specifically, or Destiny and Dragoon. I'll be adding D4s to add a Destiny hero plasma. Going for a Hero Leaves to special summon an Elemental Hero Stratos, which will be adding another Stratos. No more summoning this Stratos to go for a Paris, and I will exit summon for a Trapix Rafflesia, just like a good old days of rank 4 heroes. But this time I will go for a Paris, going to increase Bion, sending Mali, banishing Mali to summon another one, and I go for a Plasma. And now we have a Plasma, D4 and a Rafflesia, which is very nice. But Ragaki only affects the Rafflesia because of the force, just hero mascot. I'll be activating a Deja card, a Maskman. I'll be summoning back one of the Dark World monsters, I think it was Beige. Then you go for one of the big guys. Yikes, I forgot the name. And Deja Nussi. Summoning itself, and here comes Sun Rainbow's another one. They will try to attack my plasma, but I have Honestius during the damage step, not an attack declaration, so they can activate Cold Grave. And they will be summoning Selbaka because they wanted a monster on the field, but they forgot about plasma. I still can't draw during the phase because of the force, but I still have my 2 attacks. Which I forgot! Yikes, that's kind of annoying. But anyway, we have a Plasma and D-Force versus plenty of cards that I have to target my monster by card effect. Can't really go over my D-Force. I go for double attack this time. They will try to activate hand destruction, but I only have one card in hand. We both need to have two. And now I just battle for plasma attacking directly. So I don't have really much of commentary, and I'm stuttering because I'm really tired. I just voiced over many videos, so I just now we go for Solid Soldier into Valiant into Shadow Mister, adding Faris to hand. Again, maybe this time I go for an Abyss Dweller. Yeah, because didn't really have plasma. Rafflesia doesn't really do much. Going for an increase and Passington. Alright, I did forget I did use the Bionic effect. So increase doesn't really do much, but does do something to my opponent's main phase. I'll activate Duel in response to a Danger Monster. I did discard the Danger Bigfoot. The American Sniper snipes once again. Going for a Danger Bossman. You get to summon the Thunderbird. And here comes an Allure of Darkness, which will discard everything. I did try to go for a blind Allure. It probably should have set at least one of the spells. That's really rough. I do have a TG stars. Trying to pop my own increase. I mean, shade the increase. That's how I get the Break the Destiny engrave. Increase doesn't get popped because it's another card when it gets summoned by its own effect. Going from a trap card to a master. And now I equip the Thunderbird, going for D-Force, and going for a huge chunk of damage with my opponent just feels bad. It's really bad. And then during the finals we have Heroes vs Dinos. Yeah. It's kind of the same score as the train player, so it doesn't really depend on this much, but whatever, just duel as much as I could. And so the Dino player starts with an Oviraptor, a Misk, Lost World, just a full combo without any hand up, any interruption whatsoever. Unless you'll see afterwards. So for now they go for a double evolution pill. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is still banned, don't forget about it. So they maybe they had a double evo pill instead of using it right now, because I don't think you will be summoning giant racks from it. So they go for an Abyss Dweller, and now they activate the double evolution pill to summon a Quatless from deck. They go for yet another Exit summon, going for a Dolka. They will set 2 cards and pass turn. During my draw phase, they will activate Dweller. And now, Big Think, is trying to bait my opponent. So you see on the first card activate is a Foolish Burial, goods to send break the Destiny. I almost did an illegal activation thanks to, it was 20 cells rather than Foolish Burial goods, which is even better. Break the Destiny won't be able to activate this turn because of Abyss Dweller. But not to forget, I already had a D-Force in hand, so the second D-Force was just for an attack boost. Master Reborn targeting. Over here I tried to bait my opponent and make him just really confused as to why I summoned the Baby Ceratosaurus. And now I activate D-Force. I asked them if they wanted to summon a token, and they did summon a token on my field. And now activate D-Force to add plasma from deck to hand. And since it can just tribute tokens as well for special summon, here comes Destiny Hero Plasma. Cannot be destroyed by card effect, cannot be targeted by card effects, and it's just really massive. As you can see, my opponent has a Canelia in one of his back rows, and also I think it was another torrential tribute. One torrential tribute. So they missed the timing right there. If they did torrential tribute on the summon of the token on Lost World's effect, they would have plus so hard. Well, go big, go home, and I just did go big. No draw first for me, so can't really OTK. Well, OTK is a one-shot kill. It's only past one turn. They will go for Mega Smasher. And they will chain Torrential Tribute on the summon of the Lost World token to protect both of the dinosaur monsters. And here I had a Cold Battle Grave for one of the baby Tyrannosaurus, so I keep on saying so, what the heck. And thus, baby Tyrannosaurus has been negated. And now during, well, it doesn't really matter, I use it during my draw phase. Because of no draw phase because of the force. I had another I had another plasma, which doesn't do much right now. And here we just calculate how much attack he has. So, whoops, I keep on saying so. I must stop these habits. Going for quite a huge chunk of damage, but it's not enough. I have to leave it here. But leaving plasma on the field is just as good as well, not really as good as leaving it Dark Lord because of the force. And here it's kind of a misplay because the force doesn't allow targeting of any of my cards, so shouldn't have been able to pop, maybe. Not sure what could have happened, but okay, that's cool. The force and plasma, just really great, even on an XYZ tournament. Trust me, I have XYZ monsters in my side, like it's full of XYZ monsters. There we go for once again on. Here you can see me just going for really question while let my opponent combo off. I don't have any traps. Probably the only traps I had were Ash and Imper, maybe. Really need to check back, but doesn't really matter. All I'm focused on is the force into plasma. Such a sick combo. We'll go for an Raptor and Arcozo, Scrap Camera, reboning the Scrap Raptor. Going for yet another base dweller, just like game 1. Double Evolution Pill, summoning Quartless, setting 2 cards and passing turn. On my draw phase, they will activate the Dweller on field. I will activate the Force, they will chain the Quartless, and since they pop a Petit, they can summon Paratops. Now I activate a second Force, it is not most button. They do decide to Paratops to pop the Force. And now I just stay at my opponent. I really didn't draw that well. I think it was double Vion in hand. First discarding Shadow Mist. A good start. I go for an increase and Shadow Mist cannot be activated because of Abyss Dweller. Increase effect, I'll be summoning a Vision Hero from deck. Going for a Vion in attack. And I will use Violence effect to send another Faris. No more summon Stratos to. I think it was to pop back rolls. Most probably. Yeah, I did decide to pop back rolls, so I don't target. They have to share right now. They go for a Canada and I'll pop both of their cards. They can't really do a short tribute right now, otherwise they will lose all her monsters. They do have a Quartless effect to engrave, but might as well keep all the monsters. But I did go for the right play, going attacking increase at on the last attack. And I had no more summon Vion on my turn to send Shadow Mist. No, the short tribute wasn't as an access material for Abyss Dweller. But he wished to. I had one news to hand, but didn't really learn my lesson because of Canadia. I did say Canadia back then. Should have added an attack to save myself for another turn. But what's the point if I can't combo off? Maybe I wouldn't have drawn into a Lightning Storm, who knows? He'll attack for some damage and going for Lisa. And that's how they win game 2. You can see the camera just... We slam our cards on field. No, it just... the vibrations are enough. It's heroes versus dinos. I go for a Bayon, I set a card and passed on. Did Ash for a Veiler. Going for Lost World of Raptor. I do have a great difficult trap hole to negate the Misk, so that it was in time, so I do burn for 2k damage. They destroy baby to summon a Mega Smasher. Battling for some damage. Well, now they go for a Babuska to prevent any more damage, but it's not really much because I already did 2k and they did 1500 or 1k. And yeah, that's all for today for the Overlay Network tournament. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you for another tournament, maybe second season of Overlay Tournament or Overlay Network, or maybe a Synchro Festival or Fusion Festival. Leave a passion. We'll see you next time.